Young and the Restless 2-week spoilers for August 11th, 22nd, 2025 see Nick Newman being furious and Nate Hastings, who has just had it. He has had quite enough. Young and the Restless spoilers, August 11th to 15th, drama and intrigue. Monday, August 11th, we've got Lily Winters in Kane Ashby's suite at the GACC, but Kane's not there. However, Holden Novak pops up and then lies, trying to cover by saying Duma wanted him to stop by with a business offer. Lily thinks she's revealing something when she says Dumas is really Kane Ashby. Then Lily tells Holden about Damian Kane's murder, which is news to him. Lily also tells Holden not to trust Kane and definitely not to go into business with him. Claire Grace Newman tells Victoria Newman about Audra Charles and Victor Newman's awful plot to break up her and Kyle Abbott. Victoria is mad at Victor about it, but then again, it's very typical of her dad. Claire misses Cole and wishes her father was there for advice. Claire is afraid that Audra is going to turn Kyle dark again. Claire doesn't have a lot of relationship experience, almost none, and she finds it hard to trust people because of her Aunt Jordan Howard. In the end, Claire decides she's going to trust Kyle. Victoria promises Claire that she will help her deal with Victor and Audra. Speaking of Audra, she tells Nate she decided that Victor is out at Vibrante, but ensures Nate that Victor didn't do anything wrong. Nate worries about Lily on YNR. Lily pops up and tells Nate she's meeting Kane Ashby to try and stop his plotting. Nate urges Lily to be careful and wants to confront Victor, but Audra says, "Don't do it." That's another red flag. Kyle tells Jack Abbott that Audra is trying to get Claire to mistrust him. Kyle promises his dad he was only testing Audra and was not going to sleep with her. Kyle says he was honest with Claire. Somewhat honest. But Jack doesn't think Audra's going to stop. Kyle mentions how mad Claire is like now with her grandpa Victor. Mariah Copeland visits her mom Sharon Newman, but snaps on her when Sharon's pushing Mariah about leaving Tessa Porter. Mariah gets really irritated and tells Sharon to back off or Mariah's going to walk away from her as well. That leaves Sharon doubly doubtful about what's going on with her daughter. Kyle warns Audra that she should consider herself lucky because he almost told Nate everything she's done when he passed by him. They swap some insults, and Audra says Kyle wanted to hit the sheets with her and just can't resist her. Then Audra kisses Kyle just as Claire walks in and is completely horrified. Jack and Victoria get together and discuss Victor trying to sabotage Claire and Kyle. Victoria is really hoping there isn't any truth to what Audra is saying about Kyle wanting her. Jack believes Kyle and thinks Audra is just trying to make trouble, which is very concerning to Victoria as well. Tessa spends time with Daniel Romalotti, and he asks her about Mariah. Things aren't any better in her marriage, and Tessa says Mariah officially moved out. Tessa is concerned that Mariah did something really bad, and of course we all know that's true. But Daniel doesn't think Tessa should give up on Mariah. However, Tessa thinks her marriage is over on Young and the Restless. Tuesday, August 12th, Claire springs to action on Young and the Restless. Tuesday, August 12th, we've got Claire taking the reins. She is very upset about Audra kissing Kyle. I'm guessing Claire lays into Audra. Hopefully she'll see through things and still have faith in Kyle. But then again, he really hasn't been transparent with her about what went down in France. Nate is already suspicious, so Audra is careful about how she handles things with her boyfriend. Maybe Audra kissed Kyle in public, so she can spin it in a way where she can say that he's chasing her and lip-locked her in public. I do think Claire is going to tattle to Nate about Audra. At least I hope so. Phyllis Summers spills her secret plot to Daniel Summers. I'm sure Phyllis can't help but brag about working with Damian Kane to destroy her enemies. Daniel's going to hate all of this. Wednesday, August 13th, we've got Nick fed up and completely annoyed with Billy Abbott. I'm sure Nick's fuming that Billy's trying to get Chancellor away from Nikki Newman with help from Kane. Jack tells Diane Jenkins that putting their faith and possibly the future of Jabbo in Billy's hands is quite troubling. Then Jack gets an invitation he did not expect. Maybe it's from Kane. Victor hits back on Kane on Wednesday, and I wonder if that's about his scheme with Lily. Thursday, August 14th, Christine needs a favor. Thursday, August 14th, Christine Cricket Blair Williams asks Lauren Fenmore for a favor. This may be about her wedding plans. Maybe she wants help with a dress or wants Lauren to be her matron of honor. Hopefully Phyllis won't try and crash the wedding. But since she's still fixated on Danny Romalotti, I think there's odds on that it could happen. Daniel opens up to Danny about his growing feelings for Tessa. He may feel guilty because of Heather and also because of Mariah. Hopefully, Danny's got some good advice for his son. Nick gets on board with Victor's plot to destroy an enemy. Maybe it's Kane, maybe it's Dilly, maybe it's both. Friday, August 15th, Nick and Sharon are chatting with Chelsea Lawson-Newman and Adam Newman at Crimson Lights. Not sure if it's Friday, but I'm interested to see if that chat turns into a double date. I think that would awfully be cute since they've all dated each other. Young and the Restless / Beyond the Gates crossover. Also this week, Devin Hamilton is out of town because Bryton James is doing a crossover over on Beyond the Gates. He had to fly to Atlanta to film that. That is on Gates on Monday, August 11th, their episode. Devin approaches Antonin Dupree about Music Matters. If you're watching that show, you'll know who it is. Adam reaches his limit with Chelsea's loyalty to her ex, Billy. Billy is headed over to the tack house to talk over something with Victoria. Nick shows Sharon a different side of himself. I wonder if it's going to be ruthless or romance. We'll see. I'm hoping for the latter. Lily gets a promise from Kane. I wonder if he's going to tell Lily that he's trustworthy and won't target winners, but wants her to stay out of the way otherwise. He and Lily are talking on his train car because his choo-choo just arrived in Genoa City. Young and the Restless spoilers, August 18th to 22nd. Relationship challenges and wedding plans. The week of August 18th through 22nd, we've got Adam and Chelsea facing a challenge to their relationship because of her ex. Adam can no longer ignore Victor's orders about Billy just because he's trying to give Chelsea some grace. It's clear that Billy is working with Kane and coming for the Newmans. So Adam and Chelsea need to figure out how they can get past this speed bump, if they even can. Adam may need to write her a reality check that she won't like, but Billy is the enemy. Lily gets her plan working. She is ready to stop Kane in his tracks, and I wonder if she's going to let him think that there's a chance at a reunion. Daniel and Tessa get closer. Obviously, Daniel's developing romantic feelings for Tessa, and she seems to be giving up on things with Mariah. I wonder how close they get and how soon something happens between them. I'm not seeing them hit the sheets, but maybe a kiss, maybe soon. Christine gets busy making wedding plans to get hitched with Danny. Christine and Danny are happily engaged. Looks like their wedding is going to be this fall. Planning starts this week and carries into the next. Kane is busy strategizing. He's got Phyllis and Billy, and he's also got Holden. He's starting to put the pieces in motion. I do wonder when Billy and Phyllis find out that